Alright, I'm fixing to try to take my wife's advice and save a little money from a project I'm getting ready to do. I got a bad habit of anytime I want to go do a bad, y'all get out of here. Get out of my shop. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on. You're good. You're good. I'm not gonna hurt you. Anyway, I got a bad habit of whenever I get ready to do a project that I go and buy stuff. And my wife says, you know, you got enough stuff out there in that shop, you could probably build a house. Enough screws, enough caulk, enough paint. And she's right, I do, but it's just easier to go to Home Depot or somewhere and just get what you need fresh instead of digging. So today, I'm gonna try to find something, and I'll show you. That's some chicken feed I spilled, and they're cleaning it up for me. What is this? I probably don't want that. I don't know what that is, but anyway, so I'm gonna try her way and just see. Okay, there's a hook. That's promising. That's a hook, but I don't think it's big enough for what I'm trying to do. Anyway, I'll show y'all what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna find something in that shop to do it with. I'm determined to save money. See that big tall? That's I think it's a 12-foot ladder, 10-foot ladder. Let's see. We used to own a bunch of rent houses, so we got about every size ladder you need to do something with. Except for real long ladders. This is about the longest we got. It's a 10 or a 12, I don't know, I'd have to measure it. But anyway, it's always on the ground, it's always in the way. Whenever I get ready to mow, I have to move it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang it in between these two 4x6s, and I'm gonna find something to go in these 4x6s to hang it on, just to get it off the ground. And I guarantee you I got something. And I still got all these ladders too. I'd like to get them hung up. That's a little 6-foot. That's them these are really nice. I don't need two. I need to try to figure out somebody I can give one to. Got them both at the auction the same price. It's a good deal. And I got this. Oh, I do got an extension ladder that's probably longer than that other one I said I didn't have. This one here's probably a, I don't know, maybe a 16, 20 to 20 foot ladder. So this here is just an 8-foot. I know what that is. 8-foot, 6-foot. I even got a little bitty step ladder down there. Like I said, I got every kind of ladder you can imagine. I need to try to figure out, I think I'm gonna keep this one and give this one away. I hadn't even undone it. It's still wrapped up. Whoever had it set it on the ground. I have wire brushed that. I don't think that means anything's wrong with it, but it still had the cardboard wrapped around it and everything. It just was rusted right there. This one and that one was, like I said, at an auction, and I got them. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So I'm gonna try to find something in that shop. I'm gonna find something in that shop to hang the ladder on. What are you doing, hanging clothes?
Yeah, I need another stick for my back.
Oh, is it sagging too low?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Well, one of these is one of these two. What about
pretty tall?
This one?
It might work.
I got some shorter ones too. That's from not throwing anything away. Right there.
I know, that's good.
Dark in here.
This may be too tall, but I don't know. I'll try.
Too tall for you to hang clothes on. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was gonna do. Oh, she says I don't look at the camera enough, so I'm looking at the camera. It's kind of hard to look at the camera and do work. So I figure I can find something. I got all kinds of screws, bolts, And every time I go do a job, I go buy more screws. It's just easier. I got those screws. I got an all thread here. Let's see. That's some. Just anyway, I got all kind of screws, but I feel like I got something that I might could use. Oh, wait a minute. What about this? This might work. Yeah, I could cut it in half, drill a hole. Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. What I may do is cut this in half, it's all thread in half, and come at an angle. Probably about like right there. And drill a hole and drive it down in there, and take the other half and do it over here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that'll work just fine. I wasn't in there 5 seconds and found something. That's pretty good. That's when I built that chicken tractor, made them axles. That's just left over from it. Like I said, I don't throw anything away. Okay, I need to cut it in half. So let me get my grinder. It's not in there. Oh, I know what's that. I saw it earlier. Here. I'm gonna set this camera up. See if I can find somewhere to work that you can see me. I'm kind of new to this, so give me just a second. See if we can find. Does anybody see the drill bits anywhere? Uh-oh. I might have struck. Yes. Okay, I found them. Yep, there they are. Take this too. Need that. First one down right here. Yep, that'll work. All right, I gotta go run, go get a tape measure. Be right back. Okay, that one. Tammy's roses sure are blooming pretty. I'm gonna put these drill bits in with all my D-walk stuff. That way I know where to find it when I need it. I know I'm probably slinging y'all all over the place. I'm sorry. Okay, now there's one more thing I want to show y'all. It didn't have anything to do with that, but a buddy of mine lives in Hot Springs. We kind of do things together. We grew up together. We're like brothers. No, let me take it back. We are brothers. We met when we was about the 7th grade. My parents and I used to live on the river bottoms. And when I was little, a tornado wiped out our cabin. Well, my dad bought a trailer and flood wiped it out. Well, by the time the flood wiped it out, I was about, I don't know, 7th grade. So we moved back to town and we moved into these apartments. And my best friend that lives in Hot Springs, him and his mom were from Monroe, and she was marrying a guy from El Dorado, manager FedEx, and that was his. They were in A2 and we were in A1. And at first, me and my buddy Fred, his name's Frederick, we didn't talk. We just look at each other and go on. And he came down one weekend with his cousin. His cousin was more talkative, Justin. Anyway, we made friends from there, and we do about everything together. We hunt, sawmill, garden, kill chickens, meat chickens. Anyway, he went to a feed store there in Hot Springs Thursday to get him some seed for his garden. And the guy said, "You want some tomato plants?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I'm just gonna give them away. They're just gonna die." But he brought all these, and I don't know what to do with them. I'm gonna plant them. I'm gonna figure something out. That's called pink brandywine. That there is Beef Master tomatoes. Let's see, what is that? And then Sweet 100 tomatoes. That's supposed to be a bunch of cherry tomatoes. These are cantaloupes that my wife bought. And 2 paste tomatoes that the guy on the feed store didn't even know what brand. He just knew they were paste tomatoes. This one and this one. And then that's okra. Yeah, this one and that one. And then these are let's see, Parks Whopper tomatoes. And I guess I was gonna show y'all, he brought me a whole bunch of Cherokee purple. Now I've seen these purple ones. I know they're good. I just can't wait. Yeah, he brought me like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 pack of Cherokee purple. Yep, so I'm gonna get these in the ground today, some kind of plant. My idea, what I'm thinking about doing is getting my tractor. I got a big pile of dirt that I had brought in to fill in holes around here. This old yard over the years had a lot of trees cut, and the stump holes have sunk, and I just cover them as it goes. But anyway, I'm about putting dirt all the way down here, still leave a walk path, and maybe once I get the dirt, put a board up, you know, kind of like separating it off, and put some tomatoes in here and Tammy's cantaloupes. That's my idea. I don't know if it'll work, but it's gonna work. That's what we're gonna do. Anyway, I'm gonna work on that today too. I'm sure we'll film that. I want to come over here and look at something. My free-range chickens are chilling out in the sand, in the shade. They're smarter than I am. That's where I need to be, chilling out in the shade somewhere. But me and Tammy just planted this tree here, and I don't think it's supposed to be turning red like that. She may need to come check that out. That may not be right. Anyway, so I'm gonna come over with my tractor right here and just, you know, come back and try to dump if I can. All the way down. Then I'm gonna take peat moss and grab manure and mix it in real good right there and then just plant. Main thing is, I know watermelon and cantaloupe do real good if they don't have wet feet. So I'm probably gonna come on up with it pretty good ways, maybe 2 foot high of dirt where it'll drain good. But I'm telling you, I've mowed this yard once this spring. Normally, I can start mowing at the beginning of May and we mow it every 2 weeks. And it takes, you know, 2 or 3 hours to mow. It's about 4 acres that we keep mowed. It's a full 10-acre spot, but 6 of it's in timber back there. But anyway, we keep 4 acres mowed. And normally, 1st of May, I'm good. I'm telling you, here it is, June 1st. And I've lived here since 2018 and I've never seen it this wet. This is where people throughout the winter decide that that's part of the driveway, whether it be UPS trucks or people coming to visit. So I'm gonna take some of that dirt and fill that in. But you see that water holding right there, it's June 1st. That's just unheard of. Anyway, that's the pile of dirt I bought, and it's the topsoil I bought and had brought in. I bought the unscreened, trying to save a few bucks. It's all, it just comes with a few roots and all. Well, there's some roots and I've only gotten like 2 or 3 scoops out of it and this metal thing. So I don't know what all I'm gonna find in it. But anyway, it is good dirt though. So anyway, that's what my plan is today. Like I said, I'm sure Tammy filmed me doing it. But I want to do that video there just to prove that us men probably do have enough stuff. And I know I've seen a lot of guys like Wiley and them and David come on out, and they kind of work with what they got. And it's just easier, like I said, to run to Home Depot and just buy new brackets or buy new hooks or whatever and just do the project. And you know, you buy a couple extra and then, well, I might need them for something else, but then you set them up in there in the shop, and the next time you need that very thing, it's easier just to go to Home Depot, even though you probably got it, but you don't know exactly where it is and you don't want to spend the time. That's me. I don't want to spend the time to dig through stuff and look for it. And that's just I'm trying to turn that new leaf over and save money and, you know, be more homesteader minded and work with what we got. But anyway, that's all I had to say. Y'all have a good day.